Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Jones. I first want to start off by saying that I am so excited that we finally get to sit down and go over Darcy's student report. Before we kind of go over the scores, I just want to touch base with a few key points to better help you understand how these scores come about nationally. First, I want to start off with the percentile rate in stenines. This is just a comparison between the group that's being scored and Darcy's individual scores. With that being said, stenines are an easier way for parents to understand how well their child has done in a particular area of study. For example, the stenines are based on a 1 through 9 scale, with 1 being very low and 9 being very superior. In this case, if you look down here, Darcy's total reading score was a 59 percentile rate with a stenine of 5. This indicates that Darcy scored 59% higher than the average student nationally in her grade level. The stenine of 5 indicates that she is on average in reading. Then if you would look at her total math score, Darcy scored a 64% in her percentile rate, which indicates that she scored 64% higher than other students. And her stenine is a 6, which this means that she did slightly above average in mathematics, which is great. If you look over here, you will see what we consider the grade equivalent scores, and this is based off of the grade this child is in and how many months they've been in this grade. So for Darcy, her grade equivalent score is a 4.8 because she's been in 4th grade for 8 months. Here she scored an overall of a 5.4 in reading, which indicates that she scored what a typical 5th grader who's been in school for 4 months would score, which is fantastic. Then if you look over here in her overall math score, grade equivalent is a 5.5, which indicates that Darcy scored what a typical 5th grader who's been in school for 5 months would score. These higher scores don't technically indicate that Darcy needs to promote to 5th grade reading or math. It just means that we're on the right track and she's doing well. If you look here, her language, however, was a 3.5, which means that she scored what a 3rd grader who's been in school for 5 months would, which isn't alarming at all. It's something that we can definitely work on. With these scores and these averages, I would definitely say that Darcy is doing very well and is right on track, and we will continue to work with her both here, and if you guys can work with her at home, that will be fantastic as well. It was so nice meeting with you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask or call me anytime.